real thing, but
And firsthand look at what occurred during the recording of a rap video on Moncrief and 26th Street this past weekend.
One man was killed. 4 others were injured when someone started shooting into the crowd. A man who lives in the area says people were gathering to enjoy the entertainment, not to take part in violence. Heather Lee is joining us live. And Heather, you watched this video closely. Could you see where the gunfire was coming from?
you know, Mary, it's very difficult to see exactly what's going on because it was shot from across the street, but you can clearly hear the gunshots. And I spoke with our News4JAX crime and safety analyst, Gil Smith, about the video and how it could be useful to police.
This camera phone was rolling as dozens of people gathered along Moncrief and West 26th Street, trying to get a glimpse of a rap video production.
So word spreads throughout the neighborhood, so that's why they came out peacefully to watch this video.
In the video, you overhear someone talking about Duval coming up, focused, ready, and inspired. But about halfway through, chaos erupts.
And right, so they're just...
And they actually duck down for a second. You see it changes because they're ducked down.
Right, people are ducking down. By the rapid fire, it sounds like it may have been an automatic weapon. So you had someone shooting very quickly. Now people are just concerned about their lives. They're running, trying to take cover, looking out for the kids if they have kids in the area. When you see cars coming through, they're not aware because they can tell by how slowly they're driving.
Smith says many folks may have thought it was part of the music video too, but regardless, once the firing stops and the vehicle where the shots were coming from drive off, people began running to try and help the victim.
How can this video help JSO catch whoever did this?
I'm not sure if it'll really help them. It will give them some images of the people who were there. Maybe they can capture some images of people who were there, and maybe they can call in and try to get information from them. If they slow it down, it may give them a direction of travel. They can look at the cars that are coming through, possibly get a tag number or something like that.
Smith says a lot of people in that area may be too afraid to speak up in fear of retaliation. It's a real thing, but there was a shooting there recently, and it was just before the shooting off of Moncrief where that video was being taken. And Gil Smith believes that maybe this was in retaliation to that, but regardless, there are a lot of people in that community that want this violence to stop. They're fed up, and one way to make that happen is to call Crime Stoppers. This is the number, 1-866-845-TIPS or 8477. You can remain anonymous, and you can also be helping police.